My name is Dominic Bryan. I'm a computer science student at DMU, but I also co-founded a previous startup called Backtracker, and I'm currently working and founder of Uniyap, which is sort of a instant-based communications platform just for students on a university basis. What inspired me to start Uniyap, for example, was that there was a lot of not miscommunication, there's a lack of platforms to directly link with people that you don't necessarily know already at university. So for example, on my course there's 300 people and I barely talk to maybe 20, when I'm sure there's a lot of similarities and things that I'd like to ask and talk about with all the other 300 people. And the same goes with societies. A lot of them have tried to use other forms of social media, like Facebook and things like that, to talk to each other, and it was just rubbish. People don't commit to it. There's a lot of psychology behind the posting on a wall and then waiting for responses, whereas if you're just in sort of a messenger or a group messenger, the problem with that is you had to know each other already. So you had to have each other's phone numbers to be in a group message with each other. And this Uniyap essentially was to avoid that, so everyone would, when you sign up on DMU, I do this, I'm in these societies, and it would put you into those groups already, so you could just be instant messaging, chatting away and getting on with it. So DMU, there was a couple of things they've done, along with a couple of the meetings that I've actually done with the enterprise team, help on where I can go looking for, say, funding or assistance, maybe a bit of mentoring as well. I've also taken part in the Pitch to Win scheme. So the Pitch to Win scheme, which I entered for, was January of 2016. I hadn't heard about it previously to then, and I heard about it at the start of January, and I thought I'll go. There wasn't much of an idea there already with Uniyap. I'd only just sort of started working on it not long ago, but I'd got enough together to sort of pitch it out to local business people. So I thought, yeah, I'll go for it. Went for the January Pitch to Win, pitched my idea, spoke a bit about how it could be a business rather than just one of these gimmicky kind of apps. And I won January Pitch to Win, which was good, which gave me 250 quid, and that also encouraged me to get more. That was actually one of the starting points for me talking to the enterprise team more and them helping me out. And then I went on to the final, and I came sort of joint runner-up in the final, and I got another 250 quid, and I got offered a mentoring package. Yeah, I've faced my fair share of challenges. So, I mean, one of them is like lack of people. Lack of funding and lack of people are always like main ones. A lot of people have those kind of things. I was very fortunate that I've already done a startup before, so I was aware that these things would come up again. The main challenge is reaching out to people that are available to help you. So that's why I try and take part in a lot of groups. So DMU as well, I know that they talk with the Leicester Startups group, but I go to there and meet people there. Very fortunate for myself is I learned to program, and obviously it's an app. So I learned to program, so I could do a lot of that work myself. But there's a lot of design work, business side work that I'd really appreciate the help of other people, which is why getting mentoring is pretty helpful as well. Oof. Greatest achievement so far is, I'd say, my last startup. So I got involved in a startup, a travel-based tech startup. We were based out of London. I originally came on as a developer, and I was sort of, I'd say, a co-founder, and where there was sort of 5 of us that sort of got it going, 3 before me, and then I joined on. And that's last summer we were required, all our assets were required by another company, and they were going to go on forward and made that. So that was quite an achievement, I'd say. So top tips would be not to think you've got to do it all on your own. I'd definitely speak to other people. That's one of the reasons you try and get involved in as many groups and sort of the societies here at university, as well as around university as well, because trying to do it on your own is just like a mammoth task. Keeping up to date with things is a big one. It depends what you're trying to do, really. I think a lot of people worry about that you've got to have money and like a huge 10 years worth of experience there in the first place, and you haven't. You've just got to be confident and know what you're talking about, and it's a lot to do with the people you communicate with.